weekend, we saw a Man United side playing possession football, playing pro-attacking football. We saw a format built from the back. The passes were smooth until the front, to the front four, not even the front three this time around, to the front four. And we are seeing a different side of Man United. We saw those glimpses last season when players were fit. We saw them build from the back, take 7 players to the attack, and when they are defending, they're all coming back to defend as well, with like a unit, just like what Real Madrid do. And I'm telling you this for a fact, they want to run Fulham riots. Ten Hag is coming out to say he's aiming for the title, which means he wants just one midfielder to complete the full set. And if that midfielder doesn't come, he has another excuse. But like the Premier League, people always say the Premier League is not about considering who wins the Premier League from the first week of the season. It's about the week 30th. When you see yourself in week 30, you know where you are on the table. You know that, okay, yes, you have a shot at winning it. Not at week 37, you're not beginning to kickstart your engine, or at week 25, you're beginning to kick. We start from week 1.
I'm glad that Ten Hag said that he wants to win the league, so that nobody will say, they are building.
Yeah,
they want to win the league.
out.
So we are going to judge him by what he is going to do. But if you look at Manchester United, they brought in a whole lot of defenders. Now, Mazraoui and De Ligt will be in the squad. I don't know if they will start, but he said they're going to be in the squad. If you look at that squad, do you think it's a squad that should be winning the Premier League? They brought in a striker, Zeski. They are talking to Gatti. Let's leave Gatti, because somehow Gatti will come probably, or they get another midfield. But their defense, they had a whole problem with their defense last season. They had injuries, and they conceded a whole lot of goals. They broke almost the record of conceding goals in Manchester United history. But now they are about the lead, and other Euro is injured for maybe 2 or 3 months. But now, can this squad win the league, John?
No, 1,000 times no. When you say can this squad win the league, you need to look at other indicators on the pitch apart from just the squad. But looking at the squad categorically, who do you have in the center half? You have Licha. You have what's his name, Lenny Yoro, who's injured. You now have De Ligt, which means this season we are going to be seeing a combination of Licha and De Ligt in the middle, and then Mazraoui down the left or right, with Diego Dalot either coming in the right hand side. So Licha and De Ligt, yes. But besides these two, who else is there? In Maguire, Lindelof.
Forget all these things. They'll be good players.
I disagree.
See, I see people keep saying multi-purpose players. I keep using that term, but I would rate Maguire and John Stones in the same category, and yet Stones starts for City. I don't see the metrics people use in judging players' ability, but I'm just saying this for a fact. Players are good on the ball. Maguire is good on the ball. He's good on the build-up play. But I think he has this panic issue of not knowing when to run or not knowing when to read the game when defending. That's why we see that Maguire sometimes runs into no man's land when defending. He doesn't run, and last season most of the time he's improved his defensive game though. He doesn't run into no man's land anymore. He stays where he's supposed to be. He reads the passes. He tries to intercept. He wins aerial duels, and I think that's what the job of a defender is, not really building up play. But since Ten Hag wants to build up play, Maguire fits into that role very well. I think the only person that doesn't fit into that role because of his panic situation is Victor Lindelof.
So you see Maguire starting with Licha.
If there is room for him to start, why not?
Okay, if I look at the possible lineup, I think the problem now is the left back, who they are going to left back. They probably have to throw in Mazraoui there because they don't have anybody to play there, except they are going to start the 2 new signings. If they're going to start De Ligt, that means Martinez will move to the left. But if they are starting Maguire and Licha to partner in the midfield, that Mazraoui have to start from the left. Then the midfield is normally Kobe and Casemiro, Fernandez. But the wings are where I'm looking at. Probably Rashford will start in a style because Holion is injured. Zeski is not really match fit. He said they had talked about him, said that he's not really match fit, so probably Rashford is starting. But if you look at this Fulham side, we are talking about Manchester United. They have this squad. They have Iwobi, Emil Smith-Rowe. They have even Andreas Pereira. So they have this good squad. People are not actually, even the Nigerian centre back Basi. They have a good squad, and they are still buying. Do you think that this Fulham side can cause an upset, also?
Fulham cannot, for Man United, cannot cause an upset this night. They can try. But for the season in the long run, their coach is going to do a good job. He's going to try to get something from the season, perhaps get them into a Conference League finish spot. But I think it's still, the Premier League now is tougher than it looks. It's way tougher than it looks, because before we used to see only 4 teams in the Premier League: Man U, Liverpool, Man City, and maybe Arsenal, or perhaps maybe sometimes before Man City came into that fold and cemented their position there full time, it was Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal. The Man City came in and cemented their position there, and now we're no longer talking about top 4, we're talking about top 6. You added Tottenham to the mix and other teams to the mix. Now we're not talking about top 6 again, we're talking about top 8. So to finish top 8 or top 7, where you can go to the Continentals, is where the job is, not really finishing in the Premier League. But if you finish in the Premier League and you stay there, maintain your minimum standards of finishing top middle table from 8 till 15, you're a good side. But battling relegation, I think Fulham will not battle relegation. If that's what you mean, they are not going anywhere close to the drop zone.
I'm talking about this game too. Okay, let's see what happens with Manchester United and Fulham. Remember, guys, the Premiership is back, and Manchester United 8 p.m. tonight is going to be taking Fulham at the Old Trafford. Okay, guys, remember we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. And okay, you can also call us and tell us what you think about today's game, the Premier League. Give us your prediction. You can also call us and tell us who do you think generally will win this league this season. You can call us on 0706 048 5853. 0706 048 5853. Tell us what you think about today's game. Probably Manchester United and Fulham, who is going to be winning. And you can also tell us generally if you think your club is going to be winning the Premier League. Okay, guys, let's move on to other. Okay, let's stay at England before we move on to other countries, because remember, guys, the La Liga is starting. Started yesterday. They played the game yesterday. They are playing game today, and in the weekend. And also the Ligue 1 is starting today. PSG is going to be playing. We're going to talk about that later in the show. But let's stay in England, because Chelsea is about to loan Ugochukwu to Southampton. You know, they have evaluated the squad, and then they are saying probably he's not going to play a lot. They need him to develop because they think that he has potential to thrive at Chelsea in the future. But for now, he's going to Southampton on loan. And also,
I saw the game against Inter Milan, and his comeback goal, perhaps the goal that what's it called, the draw that puts them in a stalemate. And I felt like this guy is not somebody you can just come play him. And throughout last season, I think Pochettino was playing him off the bench, and he was coming in to play as a false 9, and sometimes coming in to play as a winger or midfielder. He's an utility player. He can play in the midfield. He can play as a striker. He can play anywhere in the field. But I have a problem with Chelsea sending everybody that is supposed to be in the starting lineup on loan. Jackson will not be delivering, and you don't have a striker yet. Why don't you keep this guy? But when you get in somebody before the end of transfer window, you can now send him off on loan. But for now, keep him in the squad so he can replace Jackson as a false 9 when there's need for that. Or perhaps keep him in, send somebody else on loan. Look at, you have 4 players being sent off the first team training ground. Chalobah, Armando Broja, and all of that. These players have been going on loan for some time. Chalobah played throughout last season, and he was a good pair with Thiago Silva. He learned a lot from Thiago Silva. But this is a player you should be starting, not Disasi. Disasi is another brand of Phil Jones.
Chalobah that they are kicking out.
That's what I'm saying. Chalobah should be starting for Chelsea. Disasi shouldn't be. But hey, I'm not a Chelsea fan. I don't know what they're doing with their club. If they want to do business, fine. He should go on loan to Southampton.
If you ask me, I think that Chelsea have made a couple of terrible decisions with their team. Letting this guy go out on loan is a wrong move, especially even letting Armando Broja leave the team in a team where you don't have any other options up front. Like, it begs the question, like, what are they really doing over there at Chelsea? Because Armando Broja should be given a chance in the first team. Trevor Chalobah should be given that chance in the team as well. And then you look at the other players that have moved on. Why in the first place are we looking at letting Conor Gallagher go in the first place?
I don't know about that, but talking about him now, they are still actually looking for a solution, because the breakthrough for Felix they have not had a breakthrough in talk. So he's still in the dark. He doesn't know what to do. He's not training with the first team squad. He doesn't know if he's going to go to Atletico or not. He doesn't even know if he's going to play. I don't think he's going to be playing for Chelsea, because Chelsea has already counted him out that he's not going to be staying at Chelsea this season. In the developing story now, Chelsea are willing to reduce the asking price for Lukaku. You know that Lukaku and Osimhen's deal are two separate deals. They wanted to merge it together, but it's not working. But I think Chelsea somehow want to let go Lukaku because Lukaku is not even in England. He's not training with, so he's just somewhere. Do you understand? So, but they are trying to reduce the asking price. What Chelsea wants was like £7 million, but Napoli is willing to pay 25 million. So, do you think that they should just let Lukaku go and they should now focus? Because if Napoli can buy Lukaku, it will be easier for them to negotiate with Napoli and John.
For me, I think the Lukaku deal should have been, you cut your losses where you can and then you move on, because Chelsea have done some fantastic business. If you look at the deal they did with Arsenal and Manchester United, offloading Mount, Jorginho and Havertz, that's a very good deal. You look at raising over £180 million from those deals, and you can't afford to let a Lukaku go, terminate the contract, let him move on. You find another solution.
They are looking for money.
Yeah, regardless of that, I'm just saying that he should have been cut. You cut those losses and you move on. You look at the situation with Aubameyang and Arsenal, very disrespectful. And Arsenal on that guy, on that big pay, on that big salary, earning what is earning for the club, cut their losses and moved on. The atmosphere in the backroom staff lifted. The players that were ready to play were playing, and you have one less dead weight on your bottom line. So for me, the right situation would have been to negotiate the last loan deal he went on, a compulsory buy into that, and if it wasn't triggered, then you cut your losses and you move on. So for me, 25 million, 30 million should be the asking price for Lukaku, and they can let him go. But I think it's now time to cut those ties, let him move on, and then let them focus somewhere else.
Okay, if they cut if they cut that ties, probably they decide to allow Lukaku to go for £25 million. But the issue here is that the deal with Osimhen is still the same thing, 120 million euros. Then again, the net, what Osimhen is earning at net is almost £200 million. It's a very huge money. I don't think that Chelsea will still want to pay 120 million, then start paying Osimhen that, because Osimhen will say that he's not reducing his money. So whether people like it or not, he's not reducing his money. So do you think that even if they cut that ties with Lukaku and let him go for 25 million, do you think Chelsea can be able to still buy Osimhen?
I'm not talking about the buying of Osimhen. I'm talking about what the clause for buying Osimhen is. The clause for buying Osimhen is pay in full in one pay or perhaps two pays. Don't spread it into 7 years. And right now, Chelsea don't have that resource. I'm going to say this, I'm going to say it loud. Chelsea don't have that resources to pay in full. That's why for some years now, throughout their transfer market and their signing, that's why they've not gotten on the side of, what's it called, on the investigation side of the FFP and the PSR. They've spread the pay in 7 years, 8 years payment installment. And it's a good deal, but Napoli don't want that. They want to also invest in their squad now. They don't want to bank on the fact that, oh, this people is owing us. Let's use their words to get our players in, and use that word to sign these players in as well. So they don't want to do that. They want to get on the score sheet. They want to get players in to replace these persons. Once you're leaving, somebody else is coming in to replace you. Also, sharp. And I think for Napoli, they will not accept anything less than £100 million or 100 million euros for for Osimhen. And Osimhen right now is not in a, I don't think they're giving him the right advice. He's in no place to take any pay cut, because I've seen Osimhen talk to people, his social media pages where he chats with people, and I think he's telling them, if I can get another club that'll pay me my full money with a little increase, not even a pay cut. Now he's even looking for a club that he will go to with an upgrade in his pay. So okay. I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. I think he will stay at Napoli until he gets a better pay.
On this matter,
he's a Nigerian boy.
On this matter, I just want to make some certain facts clear, right? You have Victor Osimhen, who is a world-class striker, coming to any team in Europe. He deserves his pay because he's worth his weight in gold. Case closed. We have countless players at Chelsea who are eating salaries that are undeserved, who are on contracts that are undeserved, who at the end of the day, when chips are down, you can't count on these players. But they are at the club collecting those big fees. And you tell me that for a club that is so-called serious about winning the league or fighting for trophies, that you cannot pay £120 million to sign a Victor Osimhen. It just tells me that you are not ready for business.
All those people you just mentioned that are in Chelsea playing or being paid for the what's it called, the Modrics and all of that, they spread their payment 8 years.
No, they are doing the transfer. They spread.
Transfer fee was spread, yes, but they are earning full money.
They are earning their full money.
What are you telling me,
so
that they can't afford that
I'm just saying they can afford the pay if they can only spread the payment as well, so they don't get on the bad side.
Let's not also forget that this is the same Chelsea side. Chelsea has the means to pay the 120 upfront and move on.
Let's
see. They do.
And face the route of PSR.
Forget about the problem of PSR for a minute now. Let's just look at the facts for what they are. Chelsea, for last season and this season, have shown a net positive in revenue. When you talk about transfers, because yes, they spread out their buying, but when they sell, they collect lump sums. That's the fact. Okay. Is Arsenal still paying for Havertz? One and done, the deal, they've moved on. So they have the means to pull the transfer off.
Okay, let's see what's going to happen with Osimhen, because Chelsea is trying to negotiate that deal down. Okay. At some point, Bo, our senior analyst, will call in to tell us about the Premier League and this Osimhen matter, because it's crazy, because the Premier League is already here, and we are still talking about this Osimhen deal, no breakthrough and all that. Okay. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We have some comments here on our YouTube channel. Emmanuel Okitibi saying John and Maguire are the same category at Nosu. They are miles apart.
For crying out loud, like
don't start.
It's crazy to me how you can make that comparison in the first place.
Don't start.
Leagues apart, 1,000 times apart. Don't just get me going this morning.
Okay, but all this is a different opinion, because John Stone always starts for Manchester City. I think that if you look at it, if John Stone is at Manchester United, I don't think they're going to be benching. But let's leave that argument. But it's all these things that are about opinion. Another comment is Anacletus will be saying Man U will beat Fulham tonight 2-1. Emmanuel Okitibi is saying Chelsea are still confused. Why hold long for a 30+ Lukaku? Where you can cancel the deal and free your paycheck, which is true. Geartopia is saying, I feel Fulham will do better in today's game. Ude Sarah is saying, good morning, guys. Okay, guys, if you stay with Chelsea and all that, remember, guys, we are also on Facebook. You can go on Facebook at Volt 104.3 FM. You drop your comments. We ask the question there, who is going to be winning the Premier League? Go there, drop your comments. We are going to be reading your comments here live in the studio. Okay, let's read some of the comments we have on our Facebook page. Remember, guys, our Facebook handle is at Vote 104.3 FM. Okay, let's join Bowie. Bowie is our senior analyst to give us what he thinks about today's Premier League and today's game. Good morning, Bowie. Yeah, good morning. The Premiership is back.
My first advice the husband to avoid issues that touch the heart. It's time to give us the remote.
Yeah,
because football is back. We waited for almost 2.5 months to be back here, and we think it's our turn now to control the TV for all the weekends and maybe midweek when Champions League starts. Amazing games will take place tonight. I won't agree with Nonso when he says that Fulham cannot give Man United a run for their money. Man United is not really building completely, but they are still building. Because tonight, plus or minus, if you are not starting elite, that means you're going to be starting Lisandro Martinez and maybe Maguire, Diego Dalot, somebody else will play left back, or I don't know what they're going to do. Unless you want to start directly, the new signing, delete, and starting with Martinez. Because in their preseason last game, they started Lisandro Martinez on left back. And it was not really a nice sight to see. That guy is not a very speedy guy and cannot play left back that way. So Fulham looks like they might be able to give them a run for their money. Yes, you want to say United will win. But if you notice, Smith Rowe scored 2 goals in his 2 matches he played for Fulham. He looks like a player that is back to life after leaving Arsenal. So let us expect anything. We're not going to say Man U run over them because Man U is still building. their side. Let's see how far it will go. It will be good for them to start off with a win, but this is England, and anything is possible, to happen in that game. Listening to you now with the issues concerning Lukaku and Chelsea and Osimhen, I don't know what's going on. The most disrespectful player right now, they've done a great disrespect is Conor Gallagher, going to Spain, doing medicals, staying, coming back and training with the academy boys or junior team. That is one of the greatest disgraces you can give to any footballer ever. A senior team player that captained Chelsea, for a while in that last season. Ugochukwu leaving on loan is going to happen. Chelsea is going to loan out a lot of players in the next 2 weeks. Or the next 1 week plus before the season, the window will close out. You don't expect a team who has 40-something players not to loan out at least 5 or even 7 or 10 players. If Lukaku deal is sorted out, then we can have room for Gallagher. Maybe Osimhen, for me, my advice is very simple. You'll have moved to a new club when the ovation was loud. If Osimhen is wise, I think it's time to a little bit lower your standards. If you want to move, because it's very clear you will not be playing for Napoli this season.
It's clear
because the coach does not like you. Lukaku is who he prefers. So if you are saying I will not reduce my price, my salary, and anything, Napoli too is not willing to increase it, Osimhen will suffer. He will be playing a bit part, maybe playing 10 minutes, or it might be ostracized fully from this side. We can't tell. So I rather, if the price for Osimhen as regards salary is a problem, if he is wise, I rather drop 3 million of my salary, because Osimhen is receiving 11 million euros every year. I rather reduce it to 8 and play in England and have a good season with Chelsea. From there, a bigger team or somebody else can come for you, or you have a renewed contract with Chelsea after 3 years. It is the wisest thing to do. Or you leave to go to Saudi Arabia and play 2 seasons and come back to Europe if you can come back. Many players have done it before, by going to Saudi Arabia and coming back to a top European side. If Igalo can do it from Saudi Arabia and come to Manchester United, then Osimhen can do it times 5.
Okay.
So it's not a good thing to see for a Nigerian striker now. 1 week of the season is beginning and he does not know where he stands or where he's going to. I think Osimhen should have a rethink. Chelsea will be a good fit for him at the moment. Let's see, how far it goes. But kudos to Ugochukwu, who is leaving. It is the best decision for him to do right now, and let's see how he will do it, going forward from there.
All right, thank you, boy.
Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. If you heard what he's saying, do you think that a Naija boy, truthfully, will reduce his salary?
See, I said this before. I said this about last week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm saying it again. When I said he should call senior man Igalo and ask for advice. You understand? Igalo took a pay cut from China, paid for some of his fee, from China down to Man United to play for 6 months. He played for one of the biggest clubs in England for 6 months, after playing almost half his life in England for Watford and not being noticed by Man United. But on the time he went to China, Man United started looking for a striker, and he came back to help Man United during that period. That's why still now some of the Man United fans still sing his praises. Though he didn't break the Premier League record of the South African guy, what's his name, who played for Man United with about 12 goals or so, but we still sing his praises. So I think at this junction, Chelsea needs a striker. If you're going to pay the full price for Osimhen, I think it's high time you just consider yourself and reduce your salary just for a bit. Not really that you're taking half of it away, you're just taking a significant pay cut, not really 90% of it.
There's another dimension to this story that we are not seeing right now. The dimension to this story we are not seeing is that he is on £229,000 right now at Napoli. If he comes into England,
the tax pay is too much.
He's going to suffer a 45% tax on that money. So even if you bring him in on 200,000, at the end of the day, he's going on with 100k. So if Chairman now reduces his pay to 150, at the end of the day, he's going on with the same money Conor Gallagher is.
So that is probably, we Nigerian people, we money is important to us. But I think that Bo is right he probably, if he doesn't see anybody, he should go to Saudi and collect money rather than staying at Napoli and collecting less and not playing. Why not go to Saudi Arabia, collect big money and still play football? Probably after 1 or 2 years, you can come back in England and play for any club you want to play for.
Almost everybody that has gone to Saudi has never come back to play for big teams.
Okay, probably it might be the first. Okay, remember guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are having some comments here on our YouTube channel. Emmanuel Okitipi saying, watch out for Smith Rowe, and it will be from Fulham tonight. Ateta will be regretting selling Smith Rowe. Phil is saying, Phil is saying, Lukaku and Sterling shouldn't be on Chelsea's wage book. Free these guys and give Osimhen whatever he deserves. I think that's one of the things where you can look at it. You can actually Sterling has a big wage at Chelsea. Lukaku too has a big wage at Chelsea. You can release those guys and actually pay Lukaku, pay Osimhen whatever he wants, or at least what you think that is right for him. Remember, guys, we are also on Facebook at Vote 1043 FM. We have some comments here on our Facebook, so I'm going to be reading some of them. Grace is saying, good morning, Vote FM. I am Grace. Grace from Enugu. Manchester United will win the trophy. Okay, Grace. Also, Francis is saying, good morning, Vote FM crew. Thank God it's Friday. I am looking forward to see Victor Osimhen joining the EPL soonest. Silas is saying, good morning guys, I am testing from Transekulu Enugu GRA. Manchester City still remains the favorite to win the Premier League this season. Other teams are title pretenders, up Manchester City, up Vote FM. Ali Chukwu is saying, Arsenal can make it possible. And Ali Chukwu is also saying, Eric Ten Hag is speaking something against Manchester United over this Premier League. Okay, Premier League, I think you want to say Premier League, that the team are not fully ready to the game ahead. Okay, let's take this call before we go on a break. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, gentlemen and gentlemen in the studio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Name and location, please.
Yes, Sonia Vital is which na Papa Bridge, aka Ondachi Run Down.
Okay, what's your contribution?
My contribution is that Chelsea has the money to bring Osimhen. They has the money to pay him because Lukaku himself is earning more than Osimhen. I don't know. I think he's earning big money at Chelsea. So if you offload Lukaku and bring Osimhen, give them Casadai and bring Osimhen. We need that guy. We need him. Chelsea has the money to pay him. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can offer in England.
Okay.
So that's the thing. And I strongly believe Chelsea will go far. Even though we're not carrying the cup, at least we are going to make top 4 for Champions League next season.
Okay.
Yes. Man, should come. Benchua, the market will give them. Choiba, the market will give them. Gallagher is never go to Atletico Madrid. We'll give them. We have been doing business.
Yeah, man, business.
Even Arsenal, don't have a striker now.
Arsenal Tottenham can come and take Chalobah and Chilwell, not Man U. Arsenal Tottenham is the same London community. Do business with your London community.
I'm telling you, Chelsea have a lot of players. We have to restrict them, sell them to them. At least for them up. Have like a keeper. We have up to 7 to 6 keepers.
8 goalkeepers.
8 goalkeepers. Yeah. Even Kepa is there. He's available. They should come and take him. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are going to go on a quick short break. When we come back, we'll talk about other transfers that is happening around England and
Hello, Enugu. Have you heard? Volt 104.3 FM is granting small businesses in Enugu a chance to be heard and to be known. Let us help you advertise your business for as low as 2,500 naira per spot. And if you pay 50,000 naira for 20 spots, we will give you 10 spots for free. For more inquiries, visit Volt 104.3 FM at 64 Ozobolo Street by ESBS Junction, Enugu, or call our marketers on 0815 628 5384 or 0816 215 5195.
Volt 104.3 FM.
MC for God, not enough.
Giants Inc. presents Jokes and Jives with MC for God. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for rib-cracking, eye-watering, and jaw-dropping entertainment. It's about to be laughter extravaganza. Featuring Gordon's Points to Drunk, MC Passion, Woman Leader, Forever Comedy, Ariza Baba, Frances, Twin Parrots, and of course, the man of the moment himself, MC for God.
MC for God, not mean a foggy.
Date 18th August 2024. Time 7 p.m. Venue the Base Landmark Event Center. Tickets premium first class table for 10, 2 million naira. Executive business class 1.5 million naira. Seats on a table 150,000 naira. Regular 6,000 naira. You can grab your tickets at Giants Apartment, number 8 Onyebuchieze Avenue, Thinkers Corner, Enugu, or Dream FM, 1 Temple Avenue, GRA, Enugu. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0903-097-3340. Jokes and Jives with MC for God, proudly sponsored by Giants Inc. Official media sponsor, Volt 104.3 FM.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. It's for you to join the conversation with us in the studio. You can call us on these numbers: 0706-048-5853 and 0915-570-8347. Okay, we lost that call. Okay, you can also call back. Remember to call us. The number to call is 0706-048-5853. Okay, let's move on to continue staying at England. And Chelsea is trying to loan out a player. I think Ipswich actually is trying to buy. We talked about yesterday, Calvin Phillips. Now the deal is moving. They are trying to get him to Ipswich to play one more season. Okay, let's take this call.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
I'm calling from Enugu.
What's your name?
My name is Chiamaka.
Chiamaka. Okay, Chiamaka, what's your contribution? Okay, Chiamaka doesn't have any contribution. Okay, remember, guys, you can still call us and tell us what you think about this Chelsea matter. And hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please. Yes.
Okay. My name is Triple Chief FC from Abia State, but I live at Enugu.
Okay. What's your contribution?
Yes, I'm contributing about this Osimhen.
Okay.
It's not doing like a Nigerian. Let him go to Saudi, go bring money, come back. Let him go there, make money. He will come back and play for EPL anywhere in the Europe. You understand?
Yes.
So I'm a Barcelona fan. What is happening to Barcelona? Is there any news, good news at all?
No, there's no news for now. Apart from Olmo, nothing yet.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. God bless you. Thank caller.
So first time caller. Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, our first time caller. Thank you very much. Okay, we're talking about Ipswich. Ipswich is trying to bring in. Okay, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everyone in the studio.
Good morning. Name and location.
My name is Chukudi from Enugu.
Okay, Chukudi from Enugu. What's your contribution, Chukudi?
My contribution about Chelsea and Victor Osimhen saga. Yeah, what my fellow Chelsea fan said is right. In Chelsea have the money to buy Victor Osimhen if Chelsea can give Napoli Lukaku and the other young player that I talk about right now into Napoli. They can get this Victor Osimhen. And also, this is Lukaku is even any more than Victor Osimhen in Chelsea.
Yes, exactly.
And I see that if Chelsea can wait to bring Victor Osimhen to the club and pay him, then if Victor Osimhen do well, they can increase his contract and his payment.
Okay.
Yeah, the way they did to Kupama and Nicola Jackson, they sign a new contract. If Chelsea are able to do that, it's going to be a fantastic one. And also for Gallagher, the Gallagher made a big mistake in not signing the contract they gave him. That's the problem that he's put himself into right now, and that is the problem he put himself into. I'm telling you the really truth.
Yeah, okay.
And the thing that if Gallagher can still we can still sign the contract if the Chelsea will come back and say telling that okay, Gallagher, come and sign this contract again. If he can be agree on that, he will sign it, and if he plays well again, they can still add another a contract for him and more wages for him. That's what I'm telling you. And that scholar that said that he's going to go to Saudi. Yeah, it's very wicked though. You know our Nigerian brother to come play in one of the biggest club that win trophies the last 15 years. It's not easy. It's not easy to win trophies the last 15 years, and we hope that we still come back to the Champions League in the next 2 seasons.
Okay.
Oh, not next season. Next season. Wow.
Thank you very much.
It's very realistic.
It's very realistic. He said that they're coming back
Next
next
2
season.
seasons, not next season.
He said next 2 seasons.
It's very realistic for
It's
crying out loud.
And Napoli is playing the Champions League perhaps every season.
He's not playing now.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
It's Bishop from Transfer.
Okay, Bishop, what is the contribution, Bishop? Okay, we lost that call. Okay, Ipswich is making move. They want to buy Calvin Phillips from Manchester City, and they are looking for Breuer. You know, Bowie said that Chelsea is going to be loaning a whole lot of players, so they are trying to take Breuer on loan too. So both of them, can they improve? Before you answer that question, John, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Chinoso, calling from Enugu.
Okay, Chinoso, what is your contribution, Chinoso?
My contribution is that listen very carefully. Do you see this Man City, all of Man City Guardiola? You see that after this season now, you see that Guardiola will run away from Premier League because a lot of clubs now with open eyes. You know, one thing about Guardiola is that whenever he comes to a club and notice that no one knows his style of play, he wins a lot of things. When he notices that everybody has learned everything that he knows, he run away. So after this season, Guardiola will look for another club. And the Man United, I'm feeling that Man United will mean business and surprise so many clubs. I'm hoping that they will do well this season, at least winning the Premier League or coming second. And
Surprise.
Okay.
Surprise. That's a big surprise. That's a big surprise.
And another thing is this with Osimhen. So many clubs are afraid because it's injury prone. Assuming that it's not injury prone, at least so many clubs will come for him. Thank you. My name is Tina, coming from Enugu.
Thank you very much for that contribution.
Man has only gone for 2 injuries in the past 4 years.
But
2 injuries, 1 broken nose and 1 broken knee in the past 4 years. How is that an injury prone?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, is Bishop back on the line? I don't know if my phone went off.
Okay, Bishop.
Okay, Bishop, continue.
Yeah, let me start from the match opener that my team is going to play the United.
Okay.
Our coach is saying that we are not ready. Fine, they may not be ready, but we are not taking it from home. Understand?
Yeah.
I know some players are out injured, quite alright. Yes. Yes, striker is injured. One striker is injured. Lucio is out. Euro is out. Some players are out. Quite alright, fine. But we cannot afford to lose today. It's unacceptable at Old Trafford for the opening game. Even though you can take me back to his first season, he lost his first 2 games. So I don't know whether he has been used to it or something, but they are not. We cannot afford it.
Okay.
Today, I don't just want them to win. I want to see a good game display. I've always been a fan of how the team plays. I want to see a good game display. But one thing again is that I don't think I'm going to be worried about if they will be creating chances because it's like that's their plan this season. But finishing the chances off is my problem now. It's better I'm watching my team that is not creating chances than watching you creating chances and missing it. Like he got increased. Like when I'm watching these guys, 3 chances, these guys are creating, but they're not finishing it off. It's always annoying. It's better I'm watching them sitting back, okay, after all, they are not even taking a chance to score. At least you will consider yourself, maybe you will be waiting at a magic that will happen. If they create one, they will score. So this their plan this season, and that is why I'm worried tonight. Am I going to rely on Rashford to score? Rashford, I know that we see 3 and maybe score 1. Or are we going to believe on what is name Garnacho to score?
Only Bruno will come with his magic. Because the main striker said that we focus on scoring goals is what is in available. But no matter how they want to do it, I just want them to finish off their chances.
Okay.
I know they're going to create it. Understand? I know. I've watched them a couple of games. Even against they created those chances. That show should just please not annoy me tonight.
Okay.
Because I know I'm going to see those chances.
All right.
I'm saying it in advance. Because you watch that show tonight and you will see the chances.
Okay.
There may be a number of them. But I think them just try and win.
All
As
right.
for the what is going to happen this season, what I'm expecting from them to win Europa and make top four comfortably. When I mean comfortably, like the person we have, even if you are going to finish fourth, the topping the person at 25 for modern points, that is comfortable finish. Like you did not even wait for a match, one game remaining or two remaining. You
Okay.
finish top four comfortably. The league is far from them of winning. Maybe they will talk about that from next season.
Okay.
Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup is not bad and make top four. I'm not hoping for the league. It's far.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. A whole lot of opinion about Manchester United. When they play this game, we will see what they are going to be doing. Okay, let's stay with Ipswich, guys. They are trying to get the Breuer and Phillips. Do you think that Premier League clubs they are buying? I think they are actually buying good. Apart from Liverpool fans. Sorry, I don't know what people are doing. People are not buying anything. I don't even know if you're going to finish top four. But let's see what happens with Liverpool. But Ipswich getting Breuer and Calvin Phillips. Improvement, John.
Yeah, improvement. There's no two ways about it. You're just coming into the Premier League. You don't know what you don't know, as is the most cases with clubs coming into the Premier League. I think Vincent Kompany can attest to that fact. You know, so you don't know.
Even Lotte, what's the name? John Watt at Luton Town can attest to the fact as
He
well.
can attest to that. So you don't know what you don't know. The best thing you can do is get players who've, been in England, know what the league is like, and then get them to play for you and bring them in. Calvin Phillips is a big addition to them, and if
Hello?
that deal goes through, it's a big addition.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning. Name and location, please.
Oh, Okenwa Chinedu calling from New Haven.
Okay. What is your contribution?
Regarding the Osimhen and Chelsea saga, on a personal perspective, Osimhen, I'm a Chelsea fan, quite all right. But you see, individually, for this man to perform, Osimhen is a very big player. I could remember as of the last two seasons, when Osimhen had been regarding him to the level of Real Madrid. Can you imagine an African? This man I'm telling you now is also an African best. So on my own side, for Osimhen now at this stage, to go to Chelsea with the kind of, if you watch for a big player now on a transfer, if not to, because what I'm sensing for him, like we said now as well at this stage, but due to that issue that he had with the NFF and the coach issue, the team reduced a lot of reputation concerning him. You understand? In terms of actually trade with Lukaku, they're even deliberating, they're even waiting for a lot of things, without even pushing him at this stage. So for me, if Osimhen go to Chelsea at this stage, yeah, at the beginning it will make a lot of name at this stage, but at the long run, Chelsea, I'm not seeing potential at that level for him, because there's a lot of competition. Chelsea is not even pushing to the Champions League as of this stage, and he has a lot of competition. And Premier League is not the way you see Italian League.
Okay.
If for him, my advice is for him, if he can be able to even secure a move to PSG, I believe personally it will bring up his reputation.
Okay.
They'll even rate him, so maybe in 2 seasons or so, and I believe French League he can perform very well, because not all that tedious Premier League is where they, you understand. So I believe he can do more well. Then with time he can regain the confidence, he can regain his reputation, he can regain. But talking about Chelsea now, I'm rating him only with the level with Chelsea now. Between now and when again that top level, I don't know. I'm not seeing future from my own side though.
Okay.
From my own side. But that's why now Chelsea, I want that contribution, I want actual effect, and so I'm a Chelsea fan. Then Premier League, with the way Premier League is, with the team I'm seeing that will be high contenders for this Premier League, I'm still pointing on to Arsenal and Man City.
Right.
My reasons here is, you see, Liverpool could have been on the list, but since Klopp left the team, for a new structure to stand up again. You have to know what you need to do before you can set them up with that vision. Then these are the only two contenders. Others are at this level yesterday. So these are my points.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm a first time caller also.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Okay. Other contribution. Okay, let's see what Ipswich is going to do. Ipswich is going to get in probably Broya from Chelsea and Calvin Phillips from Manchester City. Probably are fighting to stay at the Premier League. Okay, there is this. Bournemouth has agreed to deal with Porto to getting Evan Nelson for 47 million euros. You remember they sold Solanke to Spurs for 65 million pounds, so they have money. So they have agreed that deal for him to move Evan Nelson to move from Porto to Bournemouth. Okay, Villa is actually looking to buy Chalobah if Carlos leaves. Fulham is still looking for Carlos from Fulham, but they are saying that Villa is saying that if Carlos leaves the club, that probably maybe they will not go in for Chalobah from Newcastle. Then for Newcastle have rejected another bid for Gui. Newcastle, they have been trying to get Gui from Crystal Palace for a very long time. Their negotiation is still on, but they are still saying that they don't want to let him go. If they are going to let him go, it's going to be a very, 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 very huge deal. So we're going to look at that deal and how it's going to be progressing. Okay, guys, let's move away from England. Let's move to Spain, because today La Liga is started yesterday, and yesterday's results, Atletico Club and Getafe played up a 1-1 draw, and Real Betis and Girona played out a 1-1 draw also. And today's fixtures is Celta Vigo, but it's Deportivo, but they are Alaves, Alvarez, and the second match for today is Las Palmas versus Sevilla. Today we are going to see our senior man Kels. Senior man is playing today,
and our very good, fantastic dribbler
Eduke and senior man is going to be playing for Sevilla today, but it's Las Palmas. So that match is about 8:30. So let's go and support our own there and watch them play that game. Okay, let's move on to PSG starting their defense title today. They are going to be playing this team, La Havre, by 7:45. They are going to start in their own defense of their own league this season. So these are the features that are going to be happening today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about other features that is going to happen in England, in Spain, everywhere, because the Premier League and the Ligue 1 is back, the Premier League is back, the Spanish La Liga is back. We are going to be seeing all these things play. We are going to be enjoying beautiful game. Okay, I'm going to just take this last call before I close the show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
My name is Pedro from Belafo.
Okay, what is your contribution? Please, in 1 minute, please.
Please, I want to know whether how many weeks will the James be back?
Who?
James, the Chelsea captain.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's after the international break. That is about 1 month plus.
Okay, I heard that Nigeria and Man U have match today.
Oh, Man U and Fulham. The Premier League is starting today.
Nice one.
No, it's Nigeria and Man U now because it's Kevin Bassey and
yes. Okay, nice one. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, remember guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. We are live on YouTube at Volt FM. So we have some comments here. Let me read the comment before we go. Emmanuel Okitipi is saying, Osimhen is not being properly advised. Your team can't be dragging sign-on fee, and you are dragging higher salary, especially when it is clear Napoli no longer wants you. Okay, Amechi is saying EPL starts today. Okay, guys, this is how we're going to be ending the show today. Remember, guys, we are live every day on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all the comments. The Premier League is back. Let's sit down. As Bowie said, it's time for the men to collect the remotes from the women. We have tried for you people now, so it's time for us to watch our own. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about other games that is going to happen in the EPL. My name is Godwin, and bye for now.
Hello Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage. Take a break and enjoy the show.
Sports.
Alex Iwobi gets the ball out to the left-hand side. The delivery comes in. Oh, it's a great goal!
Entertainment. News and politics.
Enugu State governor has sent us to the electricity bureau.
Gospel.
And let them have dominion.
The kingdom of God is within people.
Awesome programs exclusively on
Gold 104.3 FM.